Hang on, you guys. Got to go live again. Cut out. If you guys can tell the other people on the other video that it cut out, that would be great. Pulling up Facebook too. Taking forever. This is such a pain. It's taking forever, you guys. Hang on. Just let it pull up for a second. How are all of you? God, there's this guy on YouTube that emails me every time something goes wrong. It's so annoying. Don't ever do that to me. I'll probably end up blocking you. Okay. Let me just type, where are you tuning in from? Question mark. And let me do one more thing. Oh, this is so freaking annoying. All right. Let's make sure we are on both. Yes, we are. Okay, thank God that took long enough. Jesus, how are you guys doing? We are live. I'm sorry about the malfunction. I'm going to wait for a few people to come on. I'm live on my new YouTube channel, The Detox Intuitive. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 3,000 people that joined me last night on The Detox Intuitive. I greatly appreciate that. For those of you on The Detox Intuitive, I'm also on YouTube under Andrea Cox TV, but right now I'm live on Facebook under Andrea Lee, L-E-I-G-H Cox. You can hop on over there, hit the follow button, the bell notification button, and say hello to me under this video. I would greatly appreciate that. As you come on Facebook, if you can hear me and see me okay, I want you to like this video. That's very important. The other one had like 30 likes and I had to turn it off. So if you can like this video, that's very important. I'm not going to make food for you tonight. I wasn't feeling it. Those of you in YouTube land, I generally make a vegan, plant-based, gluten-free meal for my people on Facebook every Tuesday night. And it's called Tasty Tuesdays. But I wasn't feeling that. I'm going to tell you why. So as soon as I get enough likes, comments, you guys telling me where you're tuning in from, letting me know if you can hear me okay on Facebook, then I will get started. I hate that that first video cut out. That's horrible for algorithm's sake. Okay, we have 14 of you, 20 of you on Facebook, so I should see 20 likes on the video. Tell me where you are tuning in from. Hello, Isaac. Thank you for liking the video. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Yarini. Hello, Isaac in Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Tara. Hello, Mary. Mary Kay. What a cool name. So I'm going to wait until you guys like the video and tell me in the comments section, hello in New York City, where you are tuning in from. And then I'm going to tell you what we're going to briefly talk about and why I think it's so important to share on my new spiritual channel, the channel where I do the tarot on YouTube. So I'm just going to wait for a second. Whenever you have to cut out of a video on Facebook, still not enough for me to get started on Facebook. I gotta hear where you're tuning in from, and know that you want to hear what I have to say before I get started. Yeah, you know, I think this is a really important topic, and it's something that a lot of people miss, and it's directly connected to the third eye and the third eye opening. And I want to talk about this, and I'm going to like just lay it out layman's terms, really brief and simple, so everyone understands it. And it is about the way we eat and the food that we consume and how it affects our lives. And I'm sure we all know foods that make us feel better and foods that make us feel not so good. We all already know about that, right? But this is going to go a little bit deeper. So I'm still waiting on Facebook to fill up. I'm sure it didn't fill up because I had to turn the computer off and turn it back on again. So just waiting for that to come up. Thank you guys for liking the video. Rick, like the video. Richard, like the video. Christopher, like the video. It gets shared on the main feed more that way. Hello, Christopher. How are you? Thank you guys, finally. And that does not mean putting the little like emoji down here. That means actually liking the video. Okay. And that's not like to build confidence or false confidence. That's actually increases the algorithm so that the video gets shared on the main feed of Facebook, because the more followers you have, the less your video gets shared. Okay, so I want to get into it. So the third eye, the pineal gland, the third eye, and what that actually means, what that entails, what that means. So the third eye is where we have a spiritual awakening. So Buddha referred to the third eye as the spiritual awakening. The Hindus refer to the third eye as your intuition. Intuition, your clairvoyance, and Jesus referred to the third eye as your whole body will be full of light. I forget, there was something he said before, so all my Christians on here could fill me in. Your whole body will be filled with light. So it's actually written about in the Bible as well. And there's certain foods, things that people refer to as food that actually are not fit for human consumption. And the reason I'm talking about this tonight, and for all my vegans out there, you can definitely hit the like button on this, is, voting on saying yes on issue 12 in California today, so the farm animals could be treated better. I had a conversation with a woman that said, well, I don't get it. They're just animals, and it really broke my heart. It frustrated me. But part of my spiritual awakening is not, standing over people like I am holier than now and preaching to them about veganism. But I need to share this on this new YouTube channel because so many of you are messaging me for readings and you're not able to tune into your intuition. And there's a reason you're not able to tune into your intuition. If this resonates, thumbs up, you know what to do. The reason you can't tune into your intuition is not because you're an air sign. It's not because you're an earth sign. It's not because you're not a water sign, or a triple water sign like me, which are known to be intuitive. It's because you are eating like shit. Or your body is your third eye is closed. It's clogged. And I want to tell you the number 1 and number 2 foods that clog the third eye. Okay? It's not gluten and sugar. It's pigs and cattle. Yeah. There's more to going vegan, all right, in the realm of spirituality than just it clears up your skin and it keeps you thin and lean and it's like the in thing. That's not it. Coming from someone who is going on her 17th year of being vegan and who started out being a vegan for, I'm gonna put it bluntly and very honestly, for vanity purposes. I met a woman that was twice my age that had been vegan for as long as I have now, and she was absolutely stunning. And I thought, I want that. Okay, I know her secret and I'm going to follow that. And when I went vegan, I was a fitness model. So it was very 6 meals a day, you know, chicken salads, egg white omelets, you know, protein shakes, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay. And now close to 20 years later, close to 2 decades later, okay, I can tell you I'm vegan for a totally different reason. Number one is because it's better for the planet. It takes a lot to feed farm animals. Number two is because the animals are treated with cruelty and injustice. They are kicked in the head. They watch other animals. They're ripped from their mothers. Dairy cattles. This is the life of a dairy cattle, okay? If you're a male born, you're shot in the head when you're 2 days old. There's videos of it all over the internet. Look for it. And if you're anti-vegan, click off now. I don't care. Unsubscribe, do whatever. I don't give a shit. But they're shot in the head at 2 days old. For milking cows, they are impregnated by a human's hand and a big needle that goes up through them and impregnates them. And they are impregnated over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And when they can no longer get pregnant, they are tossed to die. Not even killed, they're tossed to die. That's cattle. If you think for a moment that your third eye is going to become open while you are still eating cattle, I haven't started on the pigs yet, you are sorely mistaken. If you think you're going to be able to manifest like a true manifesting generator, like someone who brings in amazing amounts of abundance, amazing relationships, amazing this, and this, and you are still eating animals, and you're getting all that angst, you're getting all that anxiety, you're getting all that sadness and fear that the animal has when they're being killed, you are sadly mistaken. Let's talk about pork, the other white meat. Okay, full of parasites. The parasitic activity in 3 inches of a piece of pork is more than a big piece of tuna that we know is full of parasites. Doesn't matter how you cook it, okay? It's full of parasites. Third eye, not going to open. When it comes to, well, it's just animals. They're just animals. Do you love your dog? Do you love your dog? Do you love your cat? Do you love your bird? Why do you put animals on your plate? Would you put your dog on your plate? We're not in fucking China, people. Wake up. Seriously. I hate to become or you know, be nasty with you, but we're not living in you know 1908 anymore. The animals are mass produced, impregnated, breeded, overbreeded, killed, slaughtered inhumanely. And even the humanely slaughtered, no, they still know what is going on. A pig is smarter than a toddler. A pig is smarter than a 4-year-old toddler. Fact. Look it up yourself. Fact. So when I hear someone, you know, well, I don't understand why voting on issue 12, you know, to give animals more space, they're just animals. It just, you know, no one knows that story more than me. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio. I'm from farmland. But we have to wake up. I truly believe that in a few years, we are going to be living in a world where they are going to look back on this time in life where we slaughtered animals left and right and look at it as an injustice. And for those of you who are like, well, I manifest, I make a ton of money and I have a pretty wife and whatever, and I hunt and I live off, you know, I eat meat every day. I eat meat twice a day. Really? Does your wife cheat on you? Because I'll tell you what, if your third eye was open, you would be tuning into her needs much, much better. So those of you watching me on the new channel, and I just looked through the emails. I told you guys I wasn't going to take any more readings after tonight at midnight until the new year. And you guys really got your readings in. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I was looking through some of them, and women and men, and they're just like, I was in this relationship, I was in this relationship, I don't know why it didn't work, I just didn't know what he needed, I didn't know what she needed, or what is he feeling, what is she feeling. You will know what everyone is feeling when you come into contact with them, when you clean out your colon, when you stop eating dead, decomposing animals, seeing them as food. Wake up. It's hard for me to come on here, and this is one of the reasons that I started a second business, and I was pulling more and more and more away from the oversaturated health and detox industry I've been in for over a decade, because everyone knows what to do, but only half of us are doing it, not even half. Animals are not fit for human consumption. If you're deserted on an island or whatever, that's a different thing. We're not. No one is lacking protein. Does my hair look like it's lacking protein, being vegan almost 20 years? No, no one is lacking protein. I'm not here to say, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. But if you want to have a quality of life that is vibrating here, where you're able to tune in what's good for me, what isn't good for me, what blah, 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 da, 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 da. I guarantee you this is a stepping stone to getting you there. This is a stepping stone to tuning in to your intuition. Hinduism, clairvoyance, intuition, third eye. Buddhism, spirituality, third eye. Jesus, the clear eye. It's known for years. So I'm just trying to break the mold just a little. I feel like if I make 5 people vegan, I think I've helped a lot more go plant-based. But I feel like if I get 100, 200, 500 of you switching over to a plant-based diet, that you, and I've got over 600 videos on Andrea Cox TV on YouTube. There's tons of recipes. You don't need a protein shake. You don't need the fish. That's a whole nother subject. You think fish don't feel? Anything with a face feels. Anything with a face is a mother or a father or someone's baby. Sound weird? Would you cut up your dog and cook him? Would you cut up your cat and cook it? Would you cut up your child and cook it? No. So why do we allow cattle to be ripped away from their mothers? Why do we drink milk that is full of pus? 800 parts pus to a glass of milk. And you wonder why you're snot-nosed and allergy-ridden and need allergy pills. You wonder why your hair is not growing. You wonder why your child, who is not even 14 years old, is growing breasts. You wonder why your 10-year-old little girl's getting her period. You wonder why your son has acne all over his back. It's the shit they're eating. It's clogging shit that they are eating. I'm gonna take a few questions, and I got pissed off today, and I don't like to hear such ignorance from anyone. I feel like we live in a day and age nowadays that we have the internet, we have a world open to us to learn. And yeah, to each his own, live and let live, whatever. But if this was being done to your child, your dog, your cat, your mom's beloved dog or something like that, you would not be happy. We look so down on China, who kills all the dogs and eats them for some, fucked up spiritual practice. What about us? What about us slaughtering more cattle and more pigs than any other country? Chickens. What about us? Gonna see what you guys have to say real quick. Hi. A lot of you are probably pissed at me. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Roger, I'm gonna have to delete him. Oh wow. See, your 11-year-old switched, Mike. See, Mike. Yeah, that's what we're seeing more and more of. We're seeing these young people, these millennials, switch over to plant-based, switch over to veganism, and there's a reason for that. They are fucking enlightened. They are enlightened. They have more options for going vegan. They have more options for plant-based. When I went vegan in Ohio close to 17 years ago, in Ohio, okay, can you imagine being like a raw vegan? I spent 9 years in Ohio as a vegan. Wasn't one juice bar. There wasn't, I had to drive literally to a place called Spring Valley, an hour and a half away, to get my organic fruits and vegetables. All there was a little Kroger store. I survived winters with snow up to my ass as a vegan. Okay, yes, you can stay warm as a vegan. Eat a little cayenne, put some cayenne in your socks. There, done. There is no more excuse. So if you want to open your third eye, if you want to tune into your intuition and your clairvoyance more, if you want to feel lighter in your body, the third eye produces something called DMT. DMT. It's like some people associate DMT with like psychedelic, and DMT allows you to see every single color of the rainbow vividly. Every single color of the rainbow vividly. That's what DMT does. You think you can't see every single color of the rainbow vividly and not see through people more, not be more clairvoyant, not be more intuitive? Clean out the third eye. You cannot have a clear third eye while eating pork and cattle. Cannot. Too much parasite activity. I don't care if you cook the shit out of it. And far too much angst when the animal is being killed. It's clogging to the body. It sticks on the colon walls as mucoid plaque. And I don't care if you're a raw meat eater. I don't care. You're still contributing to a mass problem of murder, in my opinion. I said murder, and I'm talking about animals. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I didn't feel this when I first went vegan. I didn't feel like this when I first went vegan at all. It was pure for vanity purposes. But the cleaner my body became, and when my third eye opened, I felt in my heart the angst and the pain and the fear that the animals go through right before they get murdered. And it's not okay. It's not okay. Okay, you guys, that's all I'm going to say. Katie, it really doesn't matter. Raw, not raw. Just going plant-based. I got to be honest here. Yeah, I'm mostly raw and was raw for 10 years, but it's not about being raw vegan or vegan. It's just getting people to stop killing animals and calling it food. It's fucking heinous. It's a heinous crime. And, unfriend me if you don't like what I'm saying. The unfollow button is in the upper right-hand corner. Unfollow. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. And I don't care if your mother and your grandmother cooked greens and pork and whatever. Yeah, my family too. But the animals are not treated the same as they were. And I don't care if you're buying organic. I don't care if you're buying open field, fucking open farm, open, whatever. They're still not open. It's still not that way, okay? If you want to educate yourself on the health benefits of going vegan, you can watch a documentary put out by doctors, actual doctors, which I never agree with doctors, but I do in this case. My friend Jim Greenbaum actually did that video. It's called What the Health. You can watch that. That'll show you the health benefits of staying away from eggs, dairy, meat, fish. I mean, if I don't speak up about this, especially like in the tarot community, like on the YouTube channel I'm doing live on, I don't think anyone connects the dots, and I'm connecting the fucking dots. I'm here to connect the fucking dots, okay? I'm not trying to tell you, you know, go vegan or you're gonna end up, you know, just like in a fucking wasteland, but I'm going to tell you that once you really get into it and, you know, maybe you're juicing in the morning, you find a good cheap organic co-op, you know, money should not be an issue nowadays with going vegan. It shouldn't. That's an excuse. Your kids, your husband not being vegan, that's another fucking excuse. There is a way to make anything you want happen in life. And I am telling you, it will happen a lot easier. It will happen a lot quicker. Your focus will be a lot more clear. Your vision, your purpose will be more in alignment. If you drop the fish full of parasites, if you drop the eggs, if you drop the chicken, if you drop the pork, and if you drop the cattle, and you drop the milk, and you drop the cheese. Dairy clogs you anyway, causes acne, everything. There are so many dairy replacements, so many vegan dairy replacements. There is so many, there's so many milk replacements. Almond milk has more calcium than a glass of milk. Did you know that? Almond milk has more calcium than a glass of milk, and it doesn't calcify the bones. Yeah. Look all this up. Don't take my word for it. What do I know, right? Look all this up. There is no reason to eat dead, decomposing animals and calling it food. And if you think you look on the back of a chicken package or a pork package and it says 17 grams of protein and I need all that protein, protein clogs you, clogs your ass, clogs your stomach. There's more serotonin that runs in the gut than there does in the brain. You want your serotonin to run freely. You want your bowels to move. You want to feel clear and flat stomach. I just ate the biggest meal of the day, you know, and I'm like, if you want a good anti-aging cream that doesn't cost $1,000, go vegan. Really. I'm just saying, give it a shot. If you juice, you know, as your first meal, not blend, but actually juice. You can get a juicer used on Craigslist that someone has probably never used for $50. So don't tell me money's a problem. So many of you bought readings today for $100, $200, $250. I know you guys have the money to buy a juicer. If you juice as the first meal of the day, you're not going to lack anything. You're not going to lack anything. And, you know, tell me you're going vegan and I'll send you my Juicing for Beauty book for free. I will. I'll send it. It's a recipe book. I'll send it to you for free. I'll send it to you as a downloadable file. I want you guys to realize that you have keen intuition. You have the ability to crack open your third eye. You have the ability to create the life you want, to tell your boss to go fuck himself and start your own business, to, you know, be with the love of your life. And you're going to get there a lot quicker if you clean up the body. We're just here borrowing these bodies, right? We're just here borrowing these vessels to navigate through this life. All right? It's not who we are. We shouldn't identify with our looks. I'm not talking about that. We are here to treat our temple like the best that we can, so we can have a good quality of life and achieve the most that we can while we are here in the very, very minute, short time we are here on this earth. And if you think that eating steak and eggs every morning for breakfast is going to get you there, you are sorely fucking mistaken, man. You are sorely mistaken. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Thank you, Rick. Did you Thanks for all the likes on the video. Liking the video really helps you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, Roger, I really don't like you on here anymore. I think I need to get rid of you. Pointing out the negative and everything. Actually, there are many sugar-free almond milks, Roger. Many. Nut milks. Many. Many without carrageenans. And would you rather drink pus from a cow's boob? Hey, in Austin. So Mike says his niece, who is 18, has been vegan for over a year. A lot of her friends are. Yeah, because the young people know. They know because it started in my era. People started waking up. I got sick at 27. I was so freaking sick. 24. I was sick. I couldn't even straighten out my fingers. Right? I went vegan and it all went away. I had a horrible eating disorder that was balanced by veganism. Hang on one second. Stop. No. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go night-night. Come on. All right, you guys, I'm going to head off. Does anyone have any more questions? Tracy Lynn Butt says, thank you, Andre. I needed the push to get off dairy. Needed this so much. Try some of the cheeses. This is a really good cheese alternative. Where's it at? I'm just going to grab like 3 things that are cheese alternatives. You can get cashew cheeses. You can make cheese yourself. This diet cheese, it's got like 1 shit ingredient in it, but it's fine. It melts beautifully. This is awesome. This is awesome cheese. Comes in 4 flavors. You like ranch dressing? You guys like ranch dressing? This is awesome. Hillary's dressing. Awesome. Dairy-free. There is no fucking excuse is what I'm trying to say. There's no excuse anymore. There's no excuse to clean it up with your diet. And I'm telling you, if you want that third eye to open, drop the dairy and the dead animals. Quit calling them food. We're not living like our grandma's age that used to throw down in the kitchen with the greens and the noodles and the pork. The animals are not raised like that anymore. They're shot with hormones. It's giving us cancer. Why do you think so many people have cancer? Why? Do your research. Watch What the Health, the documentary. And I'm proud of each and every one of you who have went vegan. And if you have went vegan because of me, post in the comments. Let me know. I know there's not going to be that many on the second YouTube channel. There definitely would be on the first. But if you have on Facebook, definitely post in the comments if I had a hand in that, because I like to see that. Because I think even if we're making a small contribution to waking the world up on, it's not even about your health. It's not even about avoiding cancer. It's about the cruelty to the animals. If you want to go vegan, watch some of the videos of the way the animals are treated. You won't be able to. I post those on fan pages and people get pissed at me. They send me long drawn out emails at how could I post that? They're here to learn about health and detox and spirituality. How could I post that? Well, how could I fucking not? How could I fucking not? Wake up, folks. There are better alternatives available. And I'm really glad that happened today. I don't know why this is making a noise. Sorry, guys. I'm really glad that happened today. I'm really glad I met that woman. I'm really glad she said that to me. They're just animals, because it didn't make me feel angry. It made me feel sad that there is still ignorance in the world. Really, still ignorance in the world. And I don't even want to compare this to some of like the past wars we've had and people who were killed in mass groups. but this is what's happening to our animals. And yes, I am making that fucking comparison. It's horrible. It's horrible. Open your heart. Some of you can't even like understand it, can't grasp the concept because this is so clogged, and this is clogged because this is clogged. Sorry. So make the connection. What are my thoughts on how honey affects the body? Well, honey has healing properties, but here's the thing, the bees are almost gone. And if the bees are gone, we're gone. That's a fact. That's a great question. Tracy, that's a great question. Dominic, Dominic says, I blend my veggies. No good. It is good, Dominic, but for people who are going newly vegan, there's a huge difference between juicing and blending. And here's the thing. Juicing, it's like a IV into the veins. It's like a blood transfusion of nutrients. So people who are new and are going plant-based for the first time, they have trouble staying plant-based because of the detox side effects. They get skinny. You want to lose weight, go vegan. It's done. Boom. They get gassy. And the reason they get gassy is because it's like they're putting all this live, high vibrational food into a fucking cesspool. And it creates gas in the body. So for the first 5 years, people are vegan. They're so confused. This is why I coach people on how to go vegan right. Because people go vegan overnight which is fine. I did it. But they don't combine their foods properly, etc. They're drinking juice with their dinner. It's just a whole, it's like a nightmare. And they're putting all this high vibrational green food and fresh fruits and salads and avocados and sweet potatoes in their body. And they've got built mucoid plaque on their colon walls. And so what happens is it's like brick and mortar up against rainbows and butterflies. It fights in the system and creates gas. So as long as they keep eating their dead food, which in their 6th decade of life, right, in their 60s, starts to affect their health, right? People get cancer. People's joints start to ache. People can't sleep. Your third eye, I'm going to get back to the juice thing. Well, let me just answer your question. When you blend, the body has to break that down because the fiber is still in there. Yes, we need fiber, but the juice is like a blood transfusion of nutrients. Okay, do we get it? So people newly going vegan, they need that juice as the first meal of the day. They need that cold pressed juice. Okay, the third eye, another thing the third eye does, it regulates your sleep-wake cycle. So if you have trouble, there's an owl outside. I can hear it so loud. If you have trouble sleeping and you have trouble waking up and your sleep-wake cycle is off, third eye. That's a third eye. If you're having heinous nightmares, parasite activity, can also be past life stuff, but that's another story. Chia seeds are a good source of protein and omega-3. Gel them first, add 2 teaspoons, half a glass. Yes, Mike, they are. Can I have pasta? Well, hell yeah, Beth, we can have pasta. Let me show you. Beth. What a good comment. Beth, I got it all in this house. I got the vegan kitchen. If I want to do raw, I can have green tea kelp noodles. I have tons of videos on Andrea Cox TV on YouTube how to do this. If I want to go with some pasta sauce, no meat in it, gluten-free fettuccine, gluten-free, vegan pasta, pour some pasta sauce in it. Great question. Absolutely. Mike, I want to go back to what you were saying. Then Dominic, let me show you something. Oh, you guys are getting me going. I'm going to bring out the whole fridge now. Dominic, if you think juicing's a pain in the ass to clean up a juicer, which it's not, that's an excuse because all you do is take the juicer apart, fill your sink up with soapy water, put the parts in there, and come back at the end of the day and rinse them off with the sprayer hose, sit them out to dry. It takes about 4 minutes altogether. That's excuse. You can join like a really good cold pressed juice place, pure celery juice, pure beet, apple, ginger, carrot. All of these, I got 6 altogether, cost me $20 at a place I go to. I have one every morning. I used to make my juice myself all the time, but when you live in San Diego and you run 2 businesses and there's a cold pressed organic juice bar on every corner, it's like, no, I don't do that anymore. Hang on 1 second. So we can all start with baby steps, right? We can all start with, and let me show you something else. If you guys think vegan doesn't taste good, this is what I'm having after dinner tomorrow. This is gluten-free vegan cake. Chocolate cake with dairy-free vegan icing on it. So you can eat anything vegan. You can make pizza vegan. You can make nachos vegan. I've done it all on my YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV. There is no excuse. If you think it takes time, that's bullshit. Take one Sunday afternoon to prep a few meals, you're good. There's tons of companies that will send you stuff now to go plant-based. They'll actually make the meals and all you have to do is heat the meals. If money is an issue, you need to join a co-op or go to a farmer's market. What else? And nothing's cheaper than buying a hodgepodge of sweet potatoes. These are Japanese sweet potatoes. Having a huge avocado salad and baking 3 or 4 sweet potatoes at the end of the day, putting some coconut oil on there, having a piece of dark chocolate. That's a beautiful meal. Another thing I want to talk about is the whole, keto, low carb, carbs will make you fat, whatever. I'm in a size 2. I go between that owl. I have to open the window. Well, I can't get around that way. I go between a 0 and a 2. Wasn't always like this. I used to fight my weight so bad that I had an eating disorder when I was in my 20s. Only after going vegan and cleaning out my colon did it all set into place. The body will naturally balance itself out on a plant-based diet. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Usually takes if you're really toxic and you've been living off In-N-Out burger and bullshit, it's going to take 2 to 3 years. If you're not, it's going to take about a year. Any other questions? I'm sorry about my dress, you guys. It's all weird. Hey, Kim Adams Connors, Ohio girl. I'm going to open the window so you guys can hear this. There's an owl outside, and I love listening to owls. I think it's a good omen, not a negative omen. Yeah, so it's not a pain in the ass. Can I buy on Amazon? Do you hear the owl? Listen. Did you guys hear the owl? Listen for it. That's a sign. Listen to the owl. The dogs are barking. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna cut off. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Roger, stop. No, go night night. Go night night. So stop. Go. Roger, look. Go night night. Go night night. Go night night. Go night night. Good boy. So Roger, hey, go night night. Go night night. No. So that's it, and that's all, folks. Dominic asked, can I order the juice online? There's companies that do that, but it's not going to be fresh. Get a juicer, Dominic. Just do it. It's going to be fine. You can PM me. Any other questions before I log off? Okay, Mike, I want to read your comment. So you say God, that, ow. You say chia seeds are a good source of protein and omega-3. Gel them first. But there's a huge myth. You need to read the book, The Protein Myth. We do not need near the amount of protein as we are told we do. I'm not going to flex my guns for you because that's cheesy, but I should flex my guns for you. And my legs are solid muscle. My ass is solid muscle. And I don't even hardly work out anymore. It's the body can absorb more protein from plants than it can from dead decomposing animals. If you think you pick up a package of chicken or pork and it says 17 grams of protein in a chicken breast, that's bullshit. You're getting about 3, okay? You're getting about 3. That's why all those, the meatheads, the gym rats, I was one of them. That's why they have degenerative diseases and cancers at like 40 years old. Seriously. You guys, let's wake up. Come on. I know I'm making an impact. I know, because you can't not see what's going on in your own families that are getting sick and tired. Okay, you guys. Oh, thank you, Dominic, for the compliment. I've been at this a very long time. I've been vegan almost 17 years, and I am not 20. I am not 30. I am not 35. I am not 36. I am not, and we'll just leave it there. But vegan really does. It's like taking a pill every day to just be happy, be the best you can be, and to glow, and to get your point across when you hear a stupid comment from someone when you're about to vote on issue 12 and they're just animals, and I just could have slapped the shit out of her, but instead I thought I would channel it into doing a video for all of you. So I hope you guys can appreciate this. Those of you on YouTube, I might do a live video tonight on the Detox Intuitive, not on Andrea Cox TV. You guys really floored me last night. I don't know which shine I'll do, but I will do one. Thank you for making me hit 7,000 subscribers in 28 days on that new channel. I am floored and grateful. And thanks for all of you who are subscribed to both channels, Andrea Cox TV, who's almost at 18,000 subscribers, and the Detox Intuitive. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you for liking this video. Awesome. We convinced one person. Fist bump. What's your name? Yerny. Awesome. Oh, wow. Dominic, I had no idea you weren't vegan. Time to change, man. You don't need it. You don't need it. Really. You're just eating, ugh. Anyway. Okay, you guys, thanks so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye. I hope that wasn't too bitchy. Where's my YouTubers? Okay, you guys, have a good night.